Hi, I'm Tim Jones, Acting Director of the Territorial Energy Office. Governor Molinga has requested his directors, members of the FONO, and the business community to find new solutions to American Samoa energy needs in the 21st century. In the next 15 minutes, I'd like to share with you viable and sustainable energy solutions that will bring renewable and sustainable energy to American Samoa at an affordable cost with existing natural resources. In order to best facilitate the Governor's mandates for renewable energy and energy independence for American Samoa, the Governor put together the two offices to deal with energy here in American Samoa. First, he put together the TEO, which is the Territorial Energy Office, and the American Samoa Power Authority, and he combined them to be in charge of ASREC, the American Samoa Renewable Energy Committee. ASREC is also comprised of the Department of Energy, Department of Interior, directors from ASG in various departments, engineers from the private sector and from contracts, as well as businessmen and stakeholders in the community. Since Governor Molinga took office, ASREC has developed and finalized the Strategic Energy Plan for American Samoa. The majority of that plan encompasses Tutuila and Manua. The Manua Strategic Energy Plan consists mainly of solar and wind. We will begin that strategy beginning the end of this year in 2013. We plan on completing that strategy and have Manua 100% off diesel by the end of 2016. The Tutuila Strategic Energy Plan consists mainly of geothermal. Geothermal will begin testing at the end of 2014 next year. We expect and we hope to be energy independent here in Tutuila by the end of 2016 on geothermal power. I've prepared a 15-minute video for you to explain clearly how geothermal works. So sit back and watch the show.
Geothermal energy is a naturally occurring, sustainable, and renewable source of energy. Heat from the Earth's core is abundant where the Pacific tectonic plates meet. American Samoa lies in the heart of the Pacific Ring of Fire, a region of active volcanoes and thermal hotspots. Two of the Pacific plates intersect only 243 miles south of Tutuila. Even closer is Vailulu'u, an active underwater volcano 24 miles east of Ta'u. Our neighbors in the Pacific Ring of Fire already largely depend on geothermal energy for electrical power. New Zealand, for example, has harnessed geothermal power for energy since 1958. This abundant source of renewable and sustainable energy is converted into electricity through steam pressure. Let's watch how it is done.
Welcome to one of Cal Energy's geothermal power plants. Unlike other power plants that rely on coal or other fossil fuels to create electricity for homes and businesses, geothermal power plants use superheated fluids from the Earth's geothermal resources to generate electricity. The natural heat of the Earth creates geothermal resources. This heat comes from molten rock called magma, located at the Earth's core, deep below the geothermal resource. Over thousands of years, rainwater seeps through cracks in the Earth's surface and collects in underground reservoirs. The magma heats the water until it becomes a superheated fluid. To reach the superheated fluid, wells are drilled 5,000 to 10,000 feet below the surface of the Earth. These wells, called production wells, bring the superheated fluid to the Earth's surface, where it can be used to generate electricity for homes and businesses.
As it travels, the pressure lessens, causing a small amount to become steam. Together, the hot fluid and steam move through a surface pipeline to a wellhead separator, where the pressure is reduced. Here, most of the fluid vaporizes and flashes into high-pressure steam. Any fluid not flashed into steam moves to a standard pressure crystallizer to produce standard pressure steam. Remaining fluid is then flashed at a lower pressure to create low pressure steam. All steam created in the plant is sent to a turbine on site. The force of the steam spins the turbine's blades, which turns a shaft connected to an electrical generator. An electrical charge is created and directed to a transformer, where the voltage is increased and sent down power lines. Any fluids not flashed into steam return to the underground reservoir, where, in time, they will be reheated and reused.
This condensed fluid, along with the fluid that did not flash to steam, is injected back into the underground reservoir. Magma naturally reheats the fluid so it can be used again.
Developing geothermal energy begins with test drilling to locate American Samoa's naturally occurring energy resources. At sites determined by existing geothermal studies, a test drilling rig is set up. Small bore test wells up to 6,000 feet are drilled to confirm the geothermal resource. After test drilling is completed, engineering studies will determine the location, type, and size of American Samoa's geothermal energy plant.
Now that you have a better understanding of geothermal energy and why we are going to pursue it for American Samoa, I'd like to share with you how this project will be financed. ASREC requested funding from the Department of Interior and was granted $640,000 to begin our geothermal exploration. This will take us through the study phase and give us scientific projections on 3 potential drill sites. Once the geothermal resource is identified, we will issue an RFP for private sector investment with plans to be completed and online by end of 2016. What does this mean for American Samoa? It means realistic drop in homeowner electric rates by 50% or greater. It means $50 million a year not being sent off island to buy fuel. This means $50 million a year, every year, reinvested into our economy by the people, for the people of American Samoa. It means energy independence. It means taking charge of our natural resources to better our way of life. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video production. Now the real me will take questions.